Hey everyone, Coach Jordan here with your at-home workout of the day for Saturday, April 24th. Our prep for the day, we've got 6 each side ankle grab airplane, 3 each side shoulder cars, and 8 each side bodyweight lateral lunge. For the ankle grab airplane, if you need to hold on to something you can, or if you have a broomstick that you want to hold on to, you can do that as well too. You're going to grab the ankle, we're going to pull that leg nice and tight, and then we're going to hinge at the hips before coming back up, and then repeating that rep there. Okay? Like I said, you can hold on to something to balance. We're going to do 6 on each side there. Second, we're going to do 3 each way shoulder cars. You're going to start with your hand palm facing you. We're going all the way up and around, trying to hide that armpit, and then we're going to try to open and show the armpit, twisting all the way through the range of motion, finishing with your palm facing out. Then from there, we are going to go back over top, coming all the way through, finishing with your palm facing you again. You're going to do 3 on one arm and then 3 on the other arm before finally going into 8 bodyweight lateral lunges on each side. You're going to step out to the side. Both feet are going to face forward. We're going to sit back on the leg there, pushing our hips back like we're sitting into a chair, and then standing back up to center before stepping back out again, sitting down in that chair, keeping our chest up nice and tall. We're going to do 8 on one leg and 8 on the other. You're going to go through this for 3 rounds, and that is your prep for the day. All right, our strength portion for the day. You're going to need a dumbbell and a bench or a box or a stool for this one. We're going through single arm Z press followed by a 1 dumbbell squat clean and then into a dynamic Copenhagen side plank. So with the Z press, you're going to sit down on the floor, legs straight out in front of you, dumbbells up on the shoulder like a hammer, chest and core are tight, chest up tall. We're pressing straight up over our head, keeping our arm nice and tight to our ear, making sure our core stays tight, chest is up tall. You got 8 reps on one side, 8 reps on the other. Second, we're going into the dumbbell squat clean. Your dumbbell is going to be straight up and down in between your legs to start. We're going to start by pushing our hips back, hinging at the hips. Back stays tight, core stays engaged, chest over top of the dumbbell. Both hands on the top of that dumbbell here. You're going to drive your feet through the floor. Shrug your shoulders as you get nice and tall, and then pull yourself quickly underneath that dumbbell into a full squat, and then back down to the floor. Shrug, get tall, nice and quick under that dumbbell. You're going 15 reps, and then you're going to move into a dynamic side plank. If you don't have a bench with a gap underneath, you're just going to go to the corner of your box or your bench, whatever you're using. Your knee is going to be bent on this box, up on the elbow here. You're going to drive your hips up by pulling your knee down into the bench, keeping your core nice and tight, hips forward, and then down to the floor. Back up again. You're going to do 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other. If you want to make this a little bit harder, we can straighten out the legs and do the same thing, up and down. Okay, 10 reps and 10 reps. You're going through this for 4 sets, and that is your strength for the day. Our Metcon for the day is a 12-minute EMOM, 4 rounds of 8 to 12 hand release push-ups, 6 each side of a single arm renegade row, and 16 atlas swings. You're just going to need 1 dumbbell for this. With the first minute, you're going to do 8 to 12 hand release push-ups. So how you're going to do that is down on the floor. You can do this either as a regular push-up on your hands and toes, elbows tight, chest goes to the floor, we release the hands, and then push ourselves right back up for 8 to 12 reps. You can also do that same thing from your knees, release the hands, and push back up. Okay? Once you've completed your 8 to 12 reps, you're going to take a rest for the remainder of the minute. And then in minute 2, we are going into 6 each side of a renegade row. So again, you can do this both ways on your hands and toes. Right over top of that dumbbell, widen out the feet, squeeze the butt so there's no movement. And then we are rowing up to our midsection for 6 reps on one arm, and then 6 reps on the other arm. You can also do this again from your knees, keeping that core nice and tight. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. Once you're done that, you rest for the remainder of the minute. And then finally we'll move into the 3rd minute, which is atlas swings. Okay, you're going to start with that dumbbell in between the legs. We are pivoting on our outside foot, swinging that atlas dumbbell across the center, up and down, right up to that forehead area, keeping your core tight. We're swinging it down and up, pivoting on that outside foot for 16 reps there. And then you'll rest for the remainder of the minute before going back to the top. Like I said, it's EMOM every minute on the minute for 12 minutes or 4 rounds, and that is your Metcon for the day.